St. Pete Beach resident is coming forward with a video of workers at the mayor's house less than 24 hours after Hurricane Helene passed. While access to the island was still restricted, so she wants to know why Petrila Sheriff's deputies were allowed to work the crews there across the bridge while access was restricted for everyone else. And the mayor says it was because of a gas leak at his home. Spectrum 8 News 9's Josh Rojas has been digging into this story. He joins us now live from St. Pete Beach City Hall. So what did you find out here, Josh?
Holly, that resident who shot the video at the mayor's house says this will be her first on-camera interview about the incident.
Here's some more pictures of damage and devastation.
St. Pete Beach resident Donna Miller has video of Hurricane Helene's storm surge flooding her home on September 26, 2024. The next day, she drove around the neighborhood to check on her neighbors and friends. That's when she came across an unusual sight. Workers carrying blowers into a home while access to the island was still restricted.
Interesting.
Miller says at the time she did not realize it was Mayor Adrian Petrila's house. She got out of her car to confront him about the workers.
Well, he said they got on the island when the gate was open, when the bridge was open. I said it was never open. And he walked away and closed the door.
Miller says she saw a total of 3 workers.
Removing furniture in the house. There's the mayor himself standing in front of his car.
Mayor Petrila declined our request for an interview and released the following statement. As mayor, I had no authority to allow anyone access across the bridge. That authority rested solely with the sheriff. Like many residents, my home, which includes a basement, had 3 feet of water in it and catastrophic damage days after the storm. That damage included a gas leak. I called emergency response and they responded thankfully. It was suggested that equipment was needed to expel the gas from the house. And it is my understanding the sheriff allowed supplies to mitigate the gas buildup to come across the bridge as to prevent an explosion or damage to other property. But Miller says at the time the mayor never mentioned a gas leak. Now I checked with Tico. A spokesperson says Peoples Gas has no natural gas pipelines in this area or equipment. Tico says there's a possibility it could have been a propane gas leak. The Pinellas County Sheriff's Office says they have no record of an emergency call for a gas leak at the mayor's home and declined our request for an interview. The Sheriff's Office released a statement that reads in part, re-entry after the hurricanes in 2024 was chaotic to say the least. Many people were given access to the beach communities under different circumstances. We tried to remain consistent, but that was an impossibility given the magnitude of the event. Miller says she wrote Sheriff Bob Gualtieri an email asking if emergency protocols were applied equitably and whether any special access or priority was granted that may have conflicted with public safety protocols. Miller says she never got a response.
They let somebody on the island because they were the mayor or preferential treatment, shame on them. I think there should be an internal investigation to see exactly how did that happen.
A sheriff spokesperson says photos of the mayor at his home does not mean there was preferential treatment, and this allegation is being made during the current political campaign.
I'm sure that he played his mayor card to get in. But if he was going to play his mayor card to get in to save his house, he could have brought a few cases of water to help the neighbors in the process.
Now, Mayor Petrila is up for re-election. He's facing fellow Republican Scott Tate. A few days ago, Petrila posted on social media that he has been endorsed by Sheriff Bob Gualtieri. The election is on March 10th. Holly?
Because of that election upcoming that Miller decided to come forward now, Josh?
You know, Holly, I asked Miller that question. She said she actually voted for Petrila in the last election. Miller said she tried to get this information out through official channels in the past, but nothing was done about it. That's why she's coming forward now. Back to you.